MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the San Diego Padres and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm really...
Batting fourth, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Contreras is off at first with 2 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Boomer is in pursuit, and that retires the side. 1 left for Sandy. So here's the cleanup hitter, Big Daddy Boomer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Left side. Lindor has it. And there's out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Big Daddy Boomer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Well, New York Mets fandom has really been taken to another level by that group decked out in orange in right center field. They got their name from the 7-line subway train that served Citi Field, and it's become quite... Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in once again, Sergio Crespo. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Boomer, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Big Daddy Boomer 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And he's safe.
Well, you can't go from first to third much faster than that. And Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
Digging in and looking for more, Addison Russell. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Addison Russell.
Drilled to first. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the slab, toe in the slab. He's on fire right now.
And the runner back. Here it comes on 0-2. Lofted in the air out to right field. Asuaje ranging into shallow right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Roosevelt Abercrombie. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Boomer has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Big Daddy Boomer. He singled his last time up.
Big Daddy Boomer.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. High and deep to straightaway right. Zapata going back. Still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Now batting, left fielder.
San Diego down to their final strike. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Mets have taken their first step as they claim Game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
6-1, the final tally today. Now from Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, welcome to Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Big Daddy Boomer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike.
0-1.
Cowan leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hard hit ball to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
The shortstop, Addison Russell.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He got him.
Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Next to the plate for the Padres, Rich Pereira, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the air now, out to left. Boomer is after it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the... Striding in once again, Big Daddy Boomer. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dinelson Lamet. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Boomer is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie. Ready for another shot now. Big Daddy Boomer.
Big Daddy Boomer.
From the belt. Kicks and deals. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired.
Hitting off for San Diego. Second base.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Boomer is in his tracks now. 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Big Daddy Boomer.
Big Daddy Boomer.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Up next for the Mets.
Next for the Mets, Addison Russell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason.
Daytime baseball coming at you on MLB Network from Petco Park in San Diego. It's Game 3 of the National League Divisions. Alfredo Alvarez will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard.
On just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. Throw won't get him.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
So coming to the plate, Addison Russell. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away. Striding in, Omar Rodriguez. And their runners at the corners now. Fly ball into straightaway left. Abercrombie has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
One of the things you want to do is
digging in now for San Diego, Carlos Asuaje. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Boomer on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. And with 2 away, look at our playoff tree here. And you can see next up for New York, Big Daddy Boomer. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Now here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Now at the plate, Addison Russell. He drew a walk his first time up. The 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. They lead it 3-0. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Big Daddy Boomer. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Now to the plate, Carmen Zapata. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Carmen Zapata.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5 for 1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Roosevelt Abercrombie. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet. Right, guys? Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone!
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Big Daddy Boomer, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here's Addison Russell.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Standing in, Kike Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs.
Hit high and deep out to left. Boomer looking up. And that one is gone! Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitcher's on mid.
The right fielder, number 7, Rich Ferreira.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Boomer going back to the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the lead will shrink to 1 as the run scores from second to make it 5-4 now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Big Daddy Boomer. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. Scooped up. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
The